Good afternoon. I am Edelma with Coldwell Banker Coastal Alliance, and I'm totally delighted that you are joining us right now in this exciting webinar. I have a guest today for you, special guest that will help you to give a little bit of idea what it is to take to have a loan, and give you some of the questions that you ask yourself before you decide to purchase a home. I'm going to give you an overview of what it takes to get into a home, the process from the beginning to end, but it's just an overview. If you want the details, you can download for free an ebook called The Buyer's Guide. If you do that, you can always call me, text me, or email me so I can email you the book. Now, we have most of my clients right now, because of what's going on with the market and the world and the pandemic, whatever you call that. You know, people keep asking me, Edelma, how is the market? Totally concerned. I said, you know what? We are still selling. We at the beginning, we had a couple of months that it kind of slowed down for a little bit, but you know, houses are still selling. The prices are staying steady, and that also depends. You know, in some of the places, some of the areas, the properties are going up. So it will depend on the location of the property, where the property is. So now it depends on what, you know, what is the demand. We do have the high demands because we don't have much inventory, so it is still a seller's market. I will be more than happy to explain to you how will this affect you, particularly in your area, because every area is different. So the other question is it safe? Is it safe to sell right now? Well, we do follow the CDC and local regulations. We have completely virtualized our showing for showing property, for open houses, and we completely can do the transaction paperless. You don't need to meet me at all. And we can meet once only and have your physical inspector to give you the report, and that basically it. So we can keep you very safe. So it is safe. Of course, you have to follow the regulations and precautions. We have to do that. The other question is now a good time to buy? Well, that's a question you need to ask yourself. Are you ready to buy? Okay. You know, with rate at historic lows, and with home value remaining stable and steady, it might be a good time for you, but you have to ask yourself the question, is it a good time? Am I ready to go through it, through the whole process? It is a long process. It's very exciting. It takes a lot of you. But if you do your homework before you get into start looking for a house, it will make it a lot easier for you. And that's what I want you to go ahead and download my buyer's book. And I will also have, I have Mrs. Jane Van from Caliber Mortgage, who is going to tell you a little bit about mortgages. So the first things you want to do when you're ready to buy a house, you call me, set up a virtual appointment, and I will do a buyer analysis. After I do a buyer analysis, I will send you to a lender who will help you with the next step. After the next step, I will go back and tell you the other steps you need to do that. Take it over, Jen.
So where would you like me to start with the first question?
Well, just whatever you want.
Okay. So as a lender and having been in the industry for 16 years, I do believe that everyone prior to buying a home does need a plan. So it's not so much about obviously being pre-approved, which means that you have been reviewed. So I look at all documentation. I look at credit, I look at pay stubs, I look at income, assets, etc., and I give you, you know, a pre-approval, which means I'm 100% secure that before someone goes in escrow, that I have reviewed everything and that they will qualify for that mortgage. But a bigger, broader picture of that is that, you know, clients who may not be ready immediately or thinking of buying a home, or maybe 60 days or 90 days out and feel that they may not need to go right away speak with a lender. I disagree with that. I make a plan with clients. So if you sit down with me, whether you're ready today or 60 days from now, I believe that the home buying journey is making sure that you have a roadmap to understand what are the things you may need to do to prepare yourself properly to purchase a new home.
Yeah, that's true, Jen. You know, because I had in the past, I've had my experience that buyers found the beautiful house that they wanted to buy, but they couldn't afford it, right? And then they go spending a lot of time seeing property that they cannot afford, or maybe they can afford more and get a better house. But how they find out, how can they do that? First, going to me, I can guide them through, I can get, you know, I can do an analysis for them. Then after that, I can transfer you to you so you can help them out with the process. So then I can start showing the property. Then I know which properties are the ones that they really want, you know, they can afford. And then they're not going to waste any time, because the process is tedious. The process for the buyer is tedious. It can be stressful at times, right? So it's very important that you do that first step. Talk to me first, then to your lender, right, Jenny? And then after that, you know, your team start building up. Then we have a whole team of people working together. It starts with me, then with the lender, and we go on. Now, I'm gonna quickly tell you, just very quickly. See, once you speak to me and I do the buyer analysis, then Jennifer say, Edelma, I got him approved for $500,000, $1 million, whatever price that is that you can afford. Then what happened, then I'll go and start showing, then I will start showing you property, the properties that you really can buy now. Now, if you find something that you like, we can make an offer, we write the offer, then we sign the contract. Then after we sign the contract, you already have submitted your application. So that will help us that will help you to be a winner when you're fighting with people who are offering a lot of, when you're competing with people that offering, the sellers are taking a lot of multiple offers, okay? It really helps you when you are pre-approved. If a seller is not gonna look at you if you don't have approved, if you write an offer without having a lender approval. It's just as simple as that. Okay, so then what happened is I have from contract to closing. Once we found what you like, then we have the contract signed and dated. Then we open escrows, and then buyer bring the earnest deposit money, which is the balance from the contract, right? Then we order title report. Title report is requested. Seller is ordered by seller order termites inspections. Okay, that's the seller's responsibility. I believe it's required by the lender, right? Property inspection is ordered by buyers, and original certificate goes to escrow. All right. Now buyers order property inspection, and pardon, it's buyers arrange for insurance. Insurance for home, and provides information to lender and escrow company. The loan application, as the case, is finalized. Copy of the inspection to buyer and seller. Buyers provide seller with a repair list. Seller reviews it. They don't have to make any repairs, so the repairs are negotiable. Lenders orders appraisal appraisal is done, sellers and buyer negotiate, then the orders repair. Whether they both agree to the seller to pay for repairs or both split the repairs or nothing gets done. Other inspection if needed by requested by buyer or lender. Repairs completed and approved by lenders and buyers are done. Final closing date is set. And confirmed closing figures. The figures are confirmed, and escrow officer and buyer must bring the balance of the outstanding the buyer need to bring the difference from the deposit at the end of escrow. Then the escrow closes it, and the policy is transferred to the title policy is issued, which means that the deed, the property is transferred to the buyer. So now you are a proud owner. As you see, I even myself get a little bit confused, and I've been doing this since 1991. Okay, it's a very long process. Okay, I have to look at my notes every time. So again, this is Edelma. I hope this was a little helpful. I'm looking forward for you to call me, email me, and set up a virtual appointment. Jenny, would you like to add anything else?
You know, it's true. Just some notes. I think the market is good. Interest rates are at a historic low. For clients that may have a misconception about what their down payment should be or has to be, there are loans that are as little as a 3% down requirement or 5%. And there are down payment assistance programs still available out there for clients, and incomes are fairly generous to be able to participate in those programs. So depending on LA County or Orange County, you know, your income can be all the way up to over 130,000 and still be able to participate and get some money to help you with down payment and closing costs going into the purchase of your new home. So those are some of the things that I talk about when I do a client analysis and conversation with them. And we do a Zoom call. I mean, obviously, it is a little bit tougher to meet people, but I'm always available. And once I have options ready for a client, I do a video call to just make sure that we're all on the same page and they understand their choices so that they're confident in what they do. So Edelma has my contact information. I'm a local lender here in Long Beach, California. My number is 562-713-5966. And I'd be more than happy to answer any questions at all that people may have in purchasing their home.
Jennifer, thank you. You are wonderful. You are a wonderful person, and I know you always take the extra mile.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. That's why I invite you, because I know you very passionate about what you do.
Appreciate that.
Yes. And again, and this is Edelma. Thank you again for joining us. My phone number is 562-212-4352, 562-212-4352. I'll see you soon, and thank you again.
Okay.
I'll see you soon in soon. Thank you.
Bye.